There was once a man named Job. He was known for his integrity. He was honest, faithful, and respected by many. Job had a large family, great wealth, and a peaceful life. Everything seemed stable, everything seemed secure. But then, everything changed. One day, a messenger came running to Job. His livestock had been stolen. His servants had been attacked. Before he could even process it, another messenger arrived. Fire had fallen from the sky and destroyed everything. Then another. More loss, more destruction. Each message worse than the last. And then the final blow. A strong wind had struck the house where his children were. And they were gone. In a single moment, Job lost everything. His wealth, his servants, his family. Everything he had built was taken away. It didn't happen slowly. It happened all at once.
But Job's suffering did not end there. Soon after, his health began to fail. Painful sores covered his body, from his head to his feet. Day and night he was in pain. There was no rest, no relief. Job sat in ashes, alone, broken. He scraped his skin, trying to ease the pain, but nothing helped. Everything he had was gone. And now, even his health was taken from him. Those around him could not understand. Even his wife told him to give up, to stop holding on, to walk away. But Job refused. He was hurting. He was confused, but he did not turn away. Then his friends came. They saw his suffering. They saw his pain. At first, they sat with him in silence. But soon they began to speak. They believed Job must have done something wrong, that his suffering was a punishment, that he deserved it. But Job knew this was not true. Still, he struggled. He asked questions. He cried out. He wondered why this was happening.
He did not understand, but he did not walk away. He stayed, through the silence, through the pain, through the waiting. For a long time, nothing changed. No answers came, no explanation, only questions. And then, God responded. Not with a simple answer, not with an explanation Job expected, but with something greater. God spoke of his power, his wisdom, his control over all things. He reminded Job that there are things beyond human understanding, things too great to fully see. In that moment, Job realized something. That even without answers, God was still in control. And that was enough. Then everything began to change. Job's suffering came to an end. His health was restored. His strength returned. And his life began